Hi, you know, didn't get to do this one on Monday, so I'll do it now. So please watch if you need to learn holiday leave loading. What is leave loading? Well, it's basically a little bit of a bonus that you get when you go on holiday. Now, generally, everybody gets 4 weeks holiday off per year. So when you start full-time work, you should get that as well. Now, when you take those 4 weeks, you can take them in blocks of 2 or 1, or you can take the whole 4 in one go. You get a little bit of a bonus to help you pay for your holiday. And that's always 17.5%. So that one there, okay? Always 17.5%. That never changes. So what we do here is, and it always works on 4 weeks. Annual, if you remember, just means a year. 1 year means annual, okay? So this question is asking, it says he everywhere, but it says Danielle. So we'll change it to Daniel. All right, so that makes more sense. So Daniel gets paid $650 weekly. He's applied for 4 weeks annual leave. How much will he get paid for his 4-week holiday if it includes a 17.5% leave loading? So leave loading is the extra amount. So the first thing we have to do, and I'll write it in steps for you and then we'll have a go, is we've got to work out 4 weeks pay. All right? Or however long he's taking, that's the pay you've got to figure out because you only get the 17.5% on that amount. So if you're only taking 2 weeks of your annual leave, you're only going to get 2 weeks of the 17.5%. Does that make sense? So let's do that first. All right, so what did the question say? Tells me he gets $650 weekly, doesn't it? So let's work out 4 weekly. So 650, I think it was. Let me just double check because I've forgotten already. Yep, it was. That's for 1 week, so let's times it by 4. Do that on your calculator. Pause if you want a bit more time. 650 times 4 gives me 2,600. Okay, beautiful. All right, next. Okay, so now what we have to do is we've got to work out the leave loading. Okay, so the second thing I've got to do is I've got to work out the leave loading on that 4 weeks pay. All right, here we go. So 4 weeks pay was 2,600. So I am going to do 17.5%. Now, if you're not great with your calculator, 17.5 is fine. And don't forget, you can put it in as 17.5 divided by 100 or 17.5 like that divided by 100. Any of those is fine on your calculator. So let's do that next. I am going to do 2,600 times. Now I can do 17.5. If I've got the Casio, I can press Shift and then the open brackets key. That'll do a little percent symbol, which is the same as dividing by 100. If you want to use the fraction key, go 17.5, then fraction key, 100. Or just good old 17.5 divided by 100. All right, press equals. I got 455. Is that what you got? All right, so that's his bonus, right? But when you go on holidays, you get your 4 weeks pay and the bonus. So what do you think we have to do to the 4 weeks pay and the bonus, the leave loading? We've got to add it together. I'm running out of room. So step 3, add 4, that's not very well spelt, is it? 4 weeks, oh goodness me, pay plus leave loading. So let's do that. What was my 4 weeks pay again? 2,600. I'm just going to move this out of the way because it's going to be in the way. Sorry about that. Right. Okay, so 2,600 plus, what was my leave loading? 450.55. I'm going to write that next. Not moving page. 455. I'm going to put them in my calculator. 2,600 plus 455 gives me $3,055. And we call this total holiday pay. Okay? So if a question asks you for just the leave loading, you do the number 2 section only. But if it asks you for the total holiday pay, you do the number 3 section. Okay? And this one asked us, how much will he get paid for his 4-week holiday, including the 17.5% leave loading? So question 3, $3,055. That's our final answer. Okay? Thanks, you 9. See you later.